prosper. You've not forgotten us. You're with us in the fire and the flood. Faithful forever, perfect in love. You are sovereign over us. Good morning, everybody. Or afternoon, evening, whenever. Matt Rexford here. Fellowship Greenville, this is a Worship Wednesday, and I thought today we'd just be reminded that God is sovereign over all things in our lives. He's in absolute control. Whether you just came from the body shop because a teenager scraped up against your newer car that you really loved, that's okay. God's in control of that. Whether you're like Johnny now, he's on the way with his van back to the mechanic after 3 other trips that have cost thousands of dollars. That's okay. God's in control of that. Whether it's a lot bigger issues like, Lord, how much longer is the world going to be living in fear and under a pandemic? And we are concerned in our nation about our election and who is going to be elected our next president and leaders. God is in control of all of these things. So thinking of a quick verse, Colossians chapter 1, reminds us, this is talking about Jesus. For by him all things were created. All things were created in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones, dominions, rulers, authorities. All things were created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. It sounds like he's firmly in charge of all things. So I hope this song is encouraging. Those words are encouraging wherever you're struggling with God's control in your life, and just give thanks for his sovereignty. You are wisdom unimagined. Who could understand your ways? Reigning high above the down in endless grace. You're the lifter of the lowly, compassionate and kind. You surround and you uphold me. Your promises are my delight. Your plans are still to prosper. You've not forgotten us. You're with us in the fire and the flood. Faithful forever, perfect in love. You are sovereign over us. So you what the enemy means for evil, turn it for our good, turn it for our good, for your glory. In the valley you are faithful, working for our good. You're working for our good, for your glory. Even what the enemy means for evil, you turn it for our good, you turn it for our good. Working for our good, your glory, your plans are still to prosper. You've not forgotten us. You're with us in the fire and the flood. Faithful forever, you're perfect in love. You are sovereign over us. Faithful forever, perfect in love. You are sovereign over us. Help us to believe that today, Father, that your will is perfect in our lives, that your love is complete, that your power is absolute. And so if we're walking through something that is uncomfortable, that is hard, then we can really lean into your sovereignty, your purposes for our life, the things that we need to learn and experience, and our trust in you that needs to deepen, our worship that needs to flourish in that difficult time. And in times of well-being, in times of joy and blessing, let us just give thanks to you and enjoy those times, all of it a grace from your hand. May our lives be full of worship for you on this Wednesday and every day. In Jesus' name, amen. Thanks for joining us, guys. Wanted to mention one quick thing. We are having a little conference here by the Gettys. I don't know if you know Keith and Kristen Getty, wonderful Irish hymn writers. In Christ Alone, most famous, but tons of great songs. They're having a digital conference this year because people aren't traveling, obviously. We're going to be a host site for that, August 30th to September 2nd. You can check it online, gettyconference.com, I believe. Wonderful speakers, wonderful music. We're asking a really small price of $20 per person. You could come all 4 nights, you come one night, but something to check out if you're in the Greenville-Spartanburg area. Would love to have you come and be encouraged by that. Thanks for joining us. See you next Wednesday. Bye.